Hello everybody and welcome back to Contest of Speed. We're here for the EU2 race today at the lovely Monza circuit in Italy. So I'll just get that track map on the screen for you briefly. So the Monza circuit is 3.6 miles, 11 corners, 7 to the right and 4 to the left, with those 2 DRS zones. So expect to see a lot of overtaking into turn 1 and turn 8. Obviously that is that. So that's the track. And now we'll move into qualifying, which we should just be getting to. I'm the Penny Penguin, and in the comms booth with me is Matty Robbo. How are we doing this evening?
Good evening. We are back after the Christmas break, and it's been a nice reset, I feel. I think everybody's ready and raring to go.
Like
EU3 had their race last night, which I'm just looking at now, just to see what happened, because I was preoccupied with other things, unfortunately. But yeah,
this is where
Monza, the Cathedral of Speed. It should be pretty good, Piney.
It should be. This is one of my favorites to watch and race at. Obviously, I was racing in EU3 last night, and I don't want to talk about it. So let's just say my race got ruined.
I shall carry on then, trying to watch the stream from last night then, see what happens. That sounds like fun.
In fact, I got brake checked like twice and lost my wing, so it kind of ruined my race. And then on my hard stint, I went a bit too wide on exit of one of the Lesmos and into the gravel and spun completely around and got myself beached. Never good.
Life is a beach. Sometimes.
That one.
Such an inside joke that we were innocent of youth if we were watching cars when we were younger, and now we get the joke as a lot of us are now a lot older. Yeah, 12 drivers out this evening. We have the return of the Destructor in the McLaren.
Destructor has finally returned after taking about a season and a half off. Last time we saw them was back in season 13. Obviously, they're back here in E2, and we'll probably look to try and see if they can stop Charlie's dominance. Sorry, Charlie and Steljo, because those two are, I think, probably trading in wins at this point.
If I've got my biasy hat on, I hope it continues.
Nice spectator bug there. What is that bug? Half the main straight was blacked out. But anyway,
that's right. You have that.
Yeah.
That montage, don't you?
That's ridiculous. That needs. But anyway, on board here with Steljo, first man on track to actually set a lap as they're coming down to Delta Regatta. As now they're coming up to the first of the 2 Lesmos. Nicely done now. Now, obviously, a little bit of brakes. You can pretty much take these corners flat out almost. Really, just need to apply a little bit of brakes. And obviously now down a second to of the 2 DRS straights at this track, and then obviously then onto the brakes for the Ascari chicane, and I'm back on the power on the run down to the Parabolica, the big long right-hander, and then obviously down to the finish. It doesn't take long to do a lap around here. So now coming around the last corner, again barely any brakes. This track is all power. Obviously now full throttle up to the line. What's it going to be for a bank of time? It is a 19.7. Obviously yesterday in the U3 race, qualifying was mixed conditions. It was people tried to brave it on softs, but I think it was fastest time was on inters. And Sid has gone faster than his teammate by 2/10, and Andres is about 7/10 behind.
Yeah, I just had a look of yesterday. Yeah, into intermediate conditions. Pole time was a 1:25.1. Yeah, 1:25.1, set by X427. That is going to get well and truly smashed.
Yep.
This evening, because these guys are.
Charlie about 2/10 off of Steljo. Sorry for butting in.
No, that's all right. He's on his set of mediums again, though. We've seen this a few times this season already.
That is on medium. That's still pretty quick though on mediums.
It is pretty impressive. Yeah, we will probably see pole position into the low 119s, I feel.
Yeah, especially with Charlie. Like I feel like he could definitely do about go 5 tenths, maybe 7 tenths faster with a sort of softs. Obviously, the two Williams boys have done laps in the 20s, a 20.2 and a 20.4. And that issue, Alvin is on a lap as well. So
Yep.
is Rob. Which one's going to cross the line first? Is it probably Rob?
I think
Because
it could be Melvin.
Connell's on the outlap, so is Destructo and Lanky, and then Mix is bailed out of their lap and decides to want to be a lawnmower and cut some grass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
it's
Rob's also
as we saw
involved.
with Charlie. That's right. As we saw with Charlie there, when he finishes that track limits are going to be an issue this evening, and you can play at home your very version of contest of speed penalty bingo.
Yeah.
Because I think there'll be a few penalties, and you'll see a lot of track invalidations. The first chicane is the one I'm struggling with, weirdly. I don't know why, but that's the one I'm struggling most with.
Malvin up to the line has gone 3 tenths faster than Sid. So man's almost in the 19s. It's 18, sorry. That's a good lap from the Alpine. As Ema is on a lap going through the Lesmos. Obviously, Structure's going to start a lap. We're going to keep on board with Connell. Obviously, they're coming up to the second set and then into the Scary chicane. Obviously, this is another place where you can see a lot of invalidations as well. The Scary chicane. Like, if you turn in too early, I've made that mistake too many times. And then also on the exit as well, you can definitely do that. But I think most of the time, I've seen people invalidate at like turn 9 more than the exit of turn 10.
Yeah, just watch some board with Lanky. So Colin's going to come through and do a 120.6. Lanky's currently 3 tenths down on Connell through sector 2, but could have a last faster last
it depends what their
as he
setup
comes
is.
around the Parabolica.
Yeah, depends what setup they're using, because obviously the setup I was using, I think I was using 9-0 wings. And I've been told by other people you can go even lower. I've been told you can try 2 4 wings, like reverse wings. And I'm like, what the frick?
I think I'm down to 7-3, I think.
Yeah. I was saying 9-0 did not help me. It helped me in the corners, but not in the straights. So, like in last night's race, I would catch everybody by about 2 or 3 tenths in every single corner, but then lose that end straights. And our last competitor has finally joined the session. Nathan has just joined us. And I did miss the end of Destructo Zappa, and man is up into 5th on his return.
He is up into 5th place. Rob is out on an outlap.
Yeah, Rob has just come back out again. Well, him and Andrew's the only ones that have come back out.
Yeah, and they're going to be the only ones on a lap. The other 2 are on their in laps. That is Lanky and Connell that will come in. They will go again. 10 minutes left of the session as Nathan's in the Kick Sauber.
Yep, as we ride on board with the other EU3 reservee tonight of Andres. Obviously, man's on his second run here, so we'll have to see if there's some improvement, because I feel like with doing a 20.4, there is definitely some improvement there. And they are 3.5 tenths up on their first sector already. That's a massive improvement. I could easily see them into their 19s. They could maybe even beat Charlie. Obviously, not even gonna take the curb on the exit of the first Lesmo. Same with the second. Obviously now DRS flying up and foot to the floor, and then under the little bridge here to the second sector split, which is 7.5 tenths up. That's a massive improvement. And then obviously into the Scary chicane. Don't want to lose it on the exit there. And obviously now it's back on the power down to the final corner. Here we come up to the Parabolica. Barely any brakes, and I'm just still foot to the floor. Obviously his light is flashing for no ERS left probably. But up to line, how much of improvement? It's 6.5 tenths, which puts them P4. Massive improvement there by the Haas there.
Yeah, 28 to the 26.4 through the middle sector, which was 4 tenths quicker than what he did on his previous lap, which is about what the guys at the front are roughly doing. They're all looking at doing 26.3s and 26.4s through that middle sector.
Yeah, well,
which is quite long, actually.
yeah, we're on board here with Rob Starr, yet to set a lap as they're coming down to the final corner. So we'll have to see what the man in the Ferrari can do. Obviously, being in Italy, this is Ferrari's home track, so... Oh, he's had a massive slide out of last corner. Will he finish it, or is he going to back out and come into the pits? He's going to bail out of it. Oh, that is unlucky for Rob, having a massive, massive slide there out of the last corner. That has not helped him whatsoever. Right, so who is out on track? We've got
It'd be
Connell's
Charlie. Charlie's the one that's not invalidated. He's the guy on the move. Oh, nearly slid out through the back of the second Lesmo.
Yeah, a bit wide there on exit for Charlie. As they're coming down to the second sector split. Obviously, he did his first lap on... Oh, he's actually down as well.
Down by a lot.
That is...
Quarter of a second
and he's just
down.
invalidated too. That is not good for Charlie. He's also invalidated his lap. So that is
Stelcho on the move.
Where is Steljo? He's also coming up to the last corner.
Again, though, he was up in the first, but then lost it all in the second. So
made a mistake.
Not massively. He's not massively improving here.
2.5 tenths though puts him up to P2.
But it's a strong. Yeah, stronger final sector. He improved that by nearly 3 tenths. That's where he got all his time back from. But kind of as what you expect around here. Yeah, it's a pretty simple track layout in terms of you've literally got 2 chicanes to brake for. The other corners have been fairly easy. But yeah, a lot of time that's being lost and then found. It's very strange to see what's going on. Malvin. Oh, Malvin's just cut the inside of a scar. He was 2 tenths up as well before he hit that corner.
That is unfortunate for them.
Yeah, could have seen himself into the 18s there with a decent final sector. Connell has gone 4 tenths up on his own time.
I'm on board with Hannibal Connor, and he's about 5 tenths up on his current best, and he's in the 20.2. So with 5 tenths improvement, that could see him probably just behind Sid. But we'll have to see. But he's validated. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, Havoc Connor. Where did you invalidate, sir? And the other Connor's also invalidated. The other Con's also invalidated. So that's not the best start. So is Malvin? Looks like Malvin's going again. So clearly, man's got enough juice to go again. We're right on board here with the provisional pole sitter right now. Obviously, his team is back into the pits. Just about 5 minutes after this session. So we'll have to see what. Oh, that was a bit of a slide there. Unless I was just maybe a bit of lag and he's teleporting. Now coming down it. Oh, massively wide there on the exit of Della Roger chicane there. Oh dear. That is not the best at all there for Malvin. So that's going to cost him a lot of time. So I expect him to bail out of the lap and come into the pits. Obviously, 4 people yet to settle out. We've got Yeet, Meeks, Rob, and Nathan, and Malvin almost into the wall there.
Oh. Sorry, I was very quiet for a couple of minutes there because for me, through the Discord thing, it was sounding horrific. You were lagging or anything, but on stream you were fine. So I don't know what's happening there. That was very strange, but yeah, Malvin, very lucky.
Yeah, very lucky not to end his qualifying there.
Yeah. We've seen quite a few cars end up in the barrier of Ascari. I remember one, Jack Hawking, Jammy James. That was a bit of a throwback for those guys that are still racing the league. But yeah, there was a nasty incident up there in EU2 a couple of seasons ago. I didn't care because it made me get on the podium. So thanks, boys. That was fantastic of you to do that.
Yep. We see people now coming out for their final runs. Obviously for Andres, this is his third and final run. Destructo, this is only his second. And obviously Nathan's coming out for the first time. Obviously as well, as far as I'm aware, Nathan is trying manual gears and no TC. So it's brave for him trying that. But I don't think he should have too much of an issue. This track is pretty much on the power for quite a lot of it. About 80% of the lap you're on the full throttle.
Yeah, this and I'll tell you what, I found Bahrain quite nice when I did no ABS once in an esports race that I did for the league. But yeah, this is another track that isn't too bad as well. Would I ever go back to it? Absolutely not. I'm very much enjoying turning up, racing with what I want to do, and that would be it.
Yep, same. I just hate it when my races get ruined. I've had that.
Unlike some of you guys that do multiple leagues, I just the one race a week at the moment. That's enough to keep my blood pressure relatively in check.
Well, for me, it's pretty much I commentate. I race EU3, commentate EU2 on one, and I do commentary for other leagues and race in another. So I do too much on F1, as Andres has invalidated their lap. I don't know if they've got enough fuel to really go again. Find out in a second. Nope.
No, you won't.
So that will be no improvement for them. So who are on
D
laps?
Summers is leading us. He's just coming up to the Sector 2 split. He has improved by a massive 3 tenths through that middle sector. He was only 10th up or so through the first sector. So
on the overall
and he's got through the...
Yeah, well, he was about 4.5, nearly 5 tenths up on the delta. As you can see in the top right corner. As he's coming around the final corner now. He needs a big improvement to get up the grid. He's currently in 8th. Where can D Summers put this, Williams? Up to the line. It's a 6/10 improvement. It's up to 4th right now. And his teammate is about on the DRS straight. I'll have to see how much.
He's just backed out that lap.
Oh, he has.
He's abandoned it. He's going to go again. He's got enough battery now to go again and enough fuel. So just over 40. Destructo will be the last one to cross the line and set a lap, I think.
Yep.
He's currently at the back of the pack.
Who's at the front of the pack? Nathan's done a lap. Is a 22.5, and he's got onto the grass and drifted and lost his front wing.
It's Connell. Connell is behind one of the other Williams, 5 tenths up through just the first sector alone. So already putting himself into the low 1 minute 20s. Let's see if he can keep hold of this time. He's lost a bit through the middle sector. Important though, didn't cut Ascari as he runs down towards the Parabolica.
Not wide either. Obviously, as soon as Connell's done his lap, it's straight onto the Red Bull duo. I do believe they're coming up next, and then it's Charlie after that.
Yeah, he's kept himself with a bit of battery towards the end to use it if needed. Has not run out too much of it, and he does a 1:19.9.
Right, onto the Red Bulls, but Sid's invalidated. Beljo needs to try and find at least 3 tenths to try and get ahead of Malvin. Obviously, his team needs to get the frick out the way.
Charlie's in trouble here. He's only got a couple of attempts.
Right,
and he's only in 4th place.
Right. It's now time for the Ferrari duo. Lanky's up first. And then straight away will be Robstar. So Lanky improves up to 9th. Rob hasn't done a lap, but he's only in 11th.
Destructor. Oh, that was near Williams coming back on the track. That would have been very nice. Destructo finishing his lap. Yeah, lost a little bit at the end.
And Havoc Connor gets up to 8th with a 19.9, and I do believe that is qualifying done. As Nathan
qualifying done.
Yeah, as I said, that's qualifying done, but Nathan has stopped on the end of the pit lane. Nathan, come on, please. Thank you.
Well, you'll get disqualified otherwise. I mean, not make like it'll make a big difference
No,
for him,
because
but
Yeet got disqualified. Sorry, not disqualified. He didn't even set a lap.
no.
Nathan just being a pain. But they are full classification then. Malvin on the front. Malvin and Stelgio on the front row. Then Charlie and Sid on the second. And D Summers fifth. And then Andra sixth. Connell seventh. Havoc Connor eighth. Ninth is Destructo on their return. Then Lanky, Rob, Nathan, and Yeet without a time. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. They couldn't set a lap anyway. I've just remembered. They had a quali ban. But they went out and did a lap to lock their thing. But as long as they don't do a lap. I forgot about that. Yeet Meeks has a quali ban. And that is a little
overcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little overcast right now. So obviously, right now we are waiting for the drivers to finalize their setups, do their race strategies and the fuel. And yeah, I'm not liking that weather, man.
That's overcast enough where that could be a couple of spots of rain.
Ooh. You
I
never
can't
know.
really see much at the moment. That would be an added spice.
Yeah. It could be.
To the race.
Also, it would be nice if maybe one of the drivers in the game could maybe tell us what it's going to be. Malvin in chat. Malvin in chat be like, it's not going to rain, lads. Don't get your hopes up. All right, thank you. Well, it's just like, it's Matty getting his hopes up.
Because it means it definitely going to rain tomorrow for EU1 then. It's always...
This is where I'd be like, unlucky.
Yeah, well... I'm hoping it'd be a dry race tomorrow. That'd be nice.
I would like Monza should never have a wet race ever. Like, it should always be dry at this track.
So you can see the Cathedral of Speed in its full flow. Is that what you want?
Yep. Well, anyway, the lights are on. 4, 5, and away we go for the Italian Grand Prix. It looks like it's a poor getaway there from Malvin as he's dropped positions to Sid and Stelgio, and maybe Charlie too. And Nathan has had a bad start. He's in the wall.
Contact! Double contact!
Yep.
It's Connell and D Summers.
Yep, Charlie going backwards as well. Oh, that's
Nathan's not got away either, which is strange. Yeah, Charlie was unlucky there, I think.
Yeah.
It looked like the Williams and D Summers had come back and then caught up, and then Connell and D Summers. Well, F1 physics right there for you. It's just interlocked. Malvin on the hard tyres, that will explain possibly his slowish start.
That does explain a lot. Let's put the tyres on the screen. So, looks like Malvin, Yeet, both Williams and Nathan are all on hards, but everybody else is on the medium. So that is interesting. Because if I remember correctly, I wanted to do a hard to medium strat. And I think it would be you pit on like lap... I was going to pit like lap 17, 18 for mediums. And do like 10 laps. That's what I wanted to do, but I got brake checks, so I lost my wing. So that threw my strategy out the window.
Nathan is struggling with the no TC. That's front wing damage. Mistake from Stelcho though, and nearly run into the back of him.
Yeah, he nearly did. That is not the best there, because we don't want Red Bull Civil War, guys.
Multi 21. I was about to say that before that happened. That's Destructo is the man on the move at the moment. 5 places up so far, and probably wants to get past Malvin fairly fairly quickly as Malvin's hard tyres are struggling.
Oh, but he's got on the grass!
Commentator's curse!
Oh, what are you doing, mate? You gotta stop cursing people, bro.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, no, poor Destructo. You complimented on how he's gained so many places and he should drop so many.
And he's lost them all.
Yep, commentator's cursed as for some reason I've got more. The track is black. Why?
That's all right.
Why is it just missing? What is this commentator bug?
There we go then. DRS for.
Yep, Red Bull swapping places.
Yeah, for Sid, but he opened it really late. Like compared to where he did, he opened it like nearly by the start finish line, the start line even rather than the finish line. That was very strange. Charlie and Andre side by side. Charlie trying to battle his way back through after losing some early ground at the start, and probably an incident that wasn't really his fault.
No, he just got
to be honest, he was Yeah, other than that, most of the guys kept pretty tidy through turn one. We have seen our version of dominoes through there before, but you know, not too bad.
Yeah, I remember one time I think in the IRL Grand Prix that there was someone decided to take a shortcut across the grass and murder like a few cars, and D Summers has left the session.
Oh, I shall sort that out.
Yep. While you're doing that, just keep it on board here with the leaders. Obviously, Sid is leading. That's probably one of the rare times I'm going to be saying that this race. I don't know. Maybe could be more. Like I say, these Red Bulls probably be swapping positions a lot. But Sid could lose 2 down into turn 1. I don't know, because obviously Malvin's looking very, very close. Obviously, his team is already side by side of him before the DRS activation point. And now we got DRS activated for Stelgio, and he retakes the lead. Malvin will try to get on the brakes. Nope, doesn't quite get it. Obviously, Charlie is about 2.5 seconds behind, and got Andres and the 2 Ferraris for company. So obviously now Stelgio back into the lead, and obviously Nathan is finally coming into the pits. I assume it's to repair his wing damage he got at the start.
Yeah, he tried to stay out.
Yeah, try to stay out as long as possible. But I feel like he should have just pitted as soon as he could get onto the mediums. Then obviously he could have put those hards back on. But with a few laps done on the hards, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Hey.
Well,
this is what I like to call a very you've got to stay in the race here. So, well, the thing is, then this thing everyone goes, oh yeah, small grids are not great, but it's more incentive in my mind. If you've got a grid of 13, and say somebody retires, you go, oh look, that's only another 2 places, and that could actually happen to anybody else.
Yep.
Especially if you get a safety car or a VSC or something. That's quite, you know.
Yep.
At the end of the day, we're amateur racers. We make mistakes, and
we definitely do.
These things happen.
I don't expect any safety cars as Sid has passed his team back into the lead. Alvin's just like, I'm just gonna stay behind.
It'd be interesting.
Swap.
Yeah, sorry about that. They'd be interested to see if these guys could put away from Charlie.
Well,
the thing is with Charlie, I feel he's quick enough to stay in front of the guys, but obviously then he doesn't get any benefit of the DRS.
As
so
Malvin's a little bit wide out of turn 5, getting on the gravel just a little bit.
Oh, so was Sid through Lesmo 1.
Yep.
That was kicking the back end of that car out.
Yeah, so it's actually allowed Charlie to get almost within 2 seconds, as looks like the Red Bull's going to do the old switcheroo at the one DRS place that you don't make many overtakes. And this is Charlie's picked up 3 for track limits.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. I thought it'd be longer than this, but no, 4 laps and Charlie's got the pen. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah. Charlie's done 2 on this lap. That's been. Oh no, sorry. He's done 1 on this lap, 1 on the opening lap, and 1 on the 3rd lap. He's not the only one, but there is a couple of guys on 1 or 2 warnings already.
Yep, Red Bulls are swapping places again. as they are still pulling away. As Malvin decided to give Steljo a little bit of a love tap. So they are pulling away again here, Charlie. Never mind. Charlie somehow gained 5/10 on them out of nowhere.
Yeah, it would be the Stelcho's the one that looks the most comfortable out of the three at the moment.
Yeah. Because Sid and Malvin have made some mistakes. Steljo, I haven't seen Steljo put a foot wrong yet.
And he's got a lot of battery as well, and this is where I say this, and he then puts it into the wall. That's what happened to Destructo.
Yeah,
2.5 seconds. So it's not really growing, but it's not really coming down at the same time.
No,
and I feel Charlie's in a look. He's not in a bit of trouble. He's two and a bit seconds behind them. With the penalty, it doesn't help. Are they going to swap again?
I don't know.
No, they're not going to swap again.
I'm just looking at Rob here. He's really close to the back of the Haas of Andres here.
We could be 3 wide though, Malvin.
Yep.
It's tucked up behind one of the Red Bulls. They tried to swap. I don't know if they tried to swap or not for the last caller. It's strange. And Malvin's going to go to the inside.
Yep, he's going to go to the inside.
Going to get it stopped.
Both late on the brakes. Still giving each other plenty of space. That's really fair there from the pair of them, giving each other plenty of space there. Obviously, with them fighting, it's actually gonna looks like it's allowed Charlie to catch back up again, but
Sid needs to try and just keep that in a straight line, mate. That's getting a little bit tricky. Sid's got quite lost a lot of battery though, and Stelcho now nearly a second ahead, I think. But I was Stelch. He's just run wide. That would definitely be a warning through Lesmo too. And I think he's just trying to get the power down and burn this battery. Yeet Mix picks up 3 seconds, which was one of the guys that picked up a warning or so under the first couple of laps. Charlie's got the gap down to 1.6, 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, if Charlie keeps catching, then this could be a 7-man race at the front.
It could be string everyone else. But that move of shall I overtake him into the parabolic or let him through, or maybe not, has really cost the Red Bulls. And
it has.
Sid's possibly going to lose the position.
Nope. It looked like Malvin's going to make a move on the inside. Will Sid go will pass his teammate? Yes, he will. So Steljo probably gets on the brakes just a little bit earlier so Sid can get through. So Sid again back into the lead of the race.
That's interesting. I probably wouldn't have done that.
No,
Sid's the one that needs to be behind Stelcho because he's the one with the least battery.
Yep. Like, I know. Plus, if they keep fighting as well, they're gonna lose more time with Charlie.
I think they just got to be clever about what they're doing. Yeah, as you said, don't want it to, the threat of Charlie just still sitting there. I mean, they've managed to drop Rob from that quartet.
Yep, Rob still has probably made a mistake, so that's probably why he's dropped so back. As we've got a very nice helicopter shot here of them going through Ascari. Obviously going down to the Parabolica, and Sid weaving just a little bit. So, really not as fast as his teammate.
Connell's past Yeet Mix because Yeet Mix has gone off at Ascari and has lost some front wing. They were close together, and I think Connell was hunting him down. Sid. Malvin's going to go for the lead.
Yep, he has.
Party.
Sid's gone. Is Sid going to go for it late on the brakes? Nope.
That door got closed.
Yep, it certainly did. But yeah. But Malvin getting past both Red Bulls, so that is not what the Red Bulls want. And Andres is... What's happened to Charlie? Charlie made a mistake. He's just lost 2 places. What have you done, Charlie?
He has. Charlie has probably made a mistake, but don't forget these guys were still within DRS of Charlie, as he's now ahead of Lanky. I don't know how he's done that. That was very strange.
They've got to catch Andres back up, who somehow is actually catching the front 3 here. And also,
I was also...
Right, yep.
No, please carry on.
No, I just cut you off.
That's what I was just keeping an eye. We're heading towards the pit window. Obviously, quite a short pit
Yeah.
lane round Monza, but the gap between Malvin and D Summers is about 15.5 seconds. It's not really growing, and then Connell's around 12 seconds now. He's got rid of Yeet Mix as well. So the guys at the front could come out into a little bit of traffic, depending on when they stop.
I don't know, because I believe a pit stop around here is about 22 seconds, I think it is. So I don't think they will come
Charlie
out
and
traffic.
Lanky.
I don't think they will come out into traffic. I think they'll be perfectly behind D Summers, having no issues.
I'll just keep an eye on it, because I think if one of them, if definitely one of someone from behind pits, it could be a bit tricky. I'm trying to just calm down for a second, because did he? Balvin hit the back of the Red Bull.
Yeah, I think he did. I think there's a little bit of a contact there, so Marvin's a little slow. Sid is gonna go flying around the outside, and it's now a Red Bull 1-2 again. So has Malvin picked up damage? Nope, he's not got any damage. No, so he's got away with it. He's got away with it.
It'll be interesting. And because of the pit stops and that, one of these three is going to lose out.
Yeah. Obviously, Malvin's probably going to lose that later because he's going to have to pit. As
Andre's come in.
Yep, and so is Lanky.
Lanky's. Jeez. Well done, Lanky, for getting that stopped. That didn't look like you were going to get that one stopped in time, but Lanky has just made a bit of time.
Yep, and Sid back up into the lead of the race. So we'll have to see where Andre and Lanky come out. I assume they will be definitely ahead of Destructo.
Yeah, but Lanky's a lot closer because he had such more aggressive pit entry than Andre. So he's about a second and a bit behind him, which he's taken a second out of the Haas driver, which is good for Lanky.
Yeah,
so
Lanky
these guys were P5 and P7 respectively at the time. So let's see what happens.
We'll have to see. We'll have to, obviously, because obviously they're coming in a bit earlier than expected. I would have expected people start coming at the end of this lap, towards like lap 13.
Overtake?
Yep,
they are going to overtake, and could it compromise them? It is going to compromise them as they run up to go for Ascari. The Red Bull swap position, probably not in the right place.
No, definitely not in the right place, because that's compromised all of three of them. This is allowed Charlie to catch up a bit, but obviously if any more of these... Oh god, this is a bad time having you on.
That's right, they're all saving their battery, and Sid has come in. Sid's blinked out of the first few, so let's see how he does. Andre. Yep, so this is going to be interesting. We've got Andre and Lanky then separated by a second and a bit, which is what they were roughly during the stop.
Yeah, also Rob and Connell are in as well. So let's go on board.
Sid's going to exit.
Here
comes Andre.
Yeah, Andre and Lanky, they're both...
Andre's going to be ahead of him.
Andre's ahead of Sid by pin a lap early, and obviously Lanky's ahead of Charlie. And Lanky behind Charlie.
So the front two then, I think that's your... If you're listening to the stream or you're listening from your teammates, that's your message to probably come in, because Andre's just leapfrogged Sid, who's battling for the lead.
Yep, it was. And
he's just picked up 3 seconds because that Red Bull is realising the situation that is occurring.
Yep. Now the question is, when will Steljo pit and release Malvin? Obviously Malvin is on the hard tyre, so obviously he can go longer into the race. Expect him to be in probably around from lap 16 to 19 probably, I'm guessing, maybe 15 to 18. Somewhere in there.
And Steljo is in.
Yep, Steljo is in, so that releases Malvin. Obviously he's got DRS.
So Sid got past Andre, but Sid's dumped the entire battery.
Oh, Sid, rookie errors, sir.
And now Andre is going to have DRS, and he's got a bit more battery. They're going to go down the straight. His teammate Stelcholo is just about exiting the pit lane. I'm 100% sure they're both going to go possibly past him here.
No, no,
Here they
Steljo's still
go.
ahead. Steljo miles ahead. But
So,
we're all together. Oh, but Sid just tapped the back of Andre and semi-spun him.
oh,
That is clumsy, Sid.
That's-
That is very, very, very clumsy, sir.
and that's Charlie's. And guess what? That's Charlie's free position, Andre. And all of a sudden, Charlie's now exactly where he wanted to be. Just a little 13 laps later, Nathan has spun at Ascari.
And is not moving.
No, he's all right. He's got to go.
He's gonna go in. That's good.
I think so.
Yeah, I can see
fair.
I can see his dot moving.
It's a fairly slow-moving kick Sauber.
Yep.
Um,
Hello, Pablo.
hello.
Pablo in chat saying if Charlie ain't winning, I don't want it, and then be like average Sid move. Yes.
Well, ouch.
Yeah, Sid just not getting it slowed down enough on the brakes. So Charlie picks up another
Charlie.
3 seconds. Charlie, what are you doing? Just throw away your weight. You're just throwing it away, and you're all over the back of Sid.
No love lost between these two. Sid is not going to get DRS. That is quite crucial.
Yeah, his teammate
He must have been
doesn't give
about
it to him.
1,000th.
Yeah, his teammate didn't give it. So that's just allowed Charlie straight through, and obviously now Charlie...
Oh,
Again!
that was
Again! Oh,
contact!
Oh, Sid. Oh, that's the second time at turn 1 now that he's bumped into the back of someone and just destroyed their race. First Andre slips down to 7th, and now Charlie down to 10th. As Havoc Connors picked up 6 seconds of pens. Obviously, you can see the pens on the ball. So Havoc Connor and Charlie have picked up 6. Then Andre and Heat have also picked up only 3 for the time being.
Gapped the leader towards Stelcho. It's below 23 seconds for Malvin, but I feel he's in a slightly cruise control at the moment. Still probably 3 or 4 laps away from his pit window when he's going to stop.
Yeah, I'd assume in the next probably 2 laps I'm expecting him in. And he's going to drop, he's going to come out just behind Lanky, I would think. So I've swapped the thing on Spectator so you can see the actual gap of how far people behind it. You can see like Steljo to Lanky is about 23, 24
Oh, Yemix is off. Ascari.
Oh dear.
Lanky this time alongside Sid into turn 1. We've been here 2 or 3 times before already today. Just about gets through both of them.
Yep. Oh, Sid having an issue.
No, Sid's just under pressure.
Oh.
He's just under pressure. It's a car after car at the moment.
Yep. Pablo in chat says, never mention me again. Every time you all do, something bad happens to Charlie. And he's now like, Sid bro, season ban, safety car please. Yeah, I think we're probably going to need it. Obviously now Yeet Mix into the pits.
Charlie's got past Rob. Connell's also found himself in amongst this. We've not mentioned much about how he's been getting on tonight. He's had a very quiet race. That'd be another warning for Charlie, 100% for that line through Ascari. Havoc Connor's coming in. Yep. And I think he's going to come up between Lanky and Andre.
Diesel picks up 10 for speeding in the pits. The Williams are double stacking. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, the double stack is fine, but I would have probably waited another lap. Obviously, Alvin still staying out. But he's only got a 21-second gap to Steljo.
Oh, hello. We got 4 cars in amongst each other. Havoc Connor, Charlie, Connell, Rob. Because Havoc Connor's just come out the pits.
He's come out ahead of all.
In front of these guys.
Yeah, he's in a decent place, so obviously he's on the medium tyre, so he should be able to get up and running as the Heat picks up, and I was on 6. Obviously, it's just The question is, when does the race leader pit? As Charlie,
Oh, it's Charlie.
what's he
Oh,
done?
just dropped it, I think.
Oh, he's gonna drop it
Oh,
again! Charlie! And now
you
he's got
got
major
grass on your
wing
tyres,
damage!
Charlie.
Oh, that's Charlie coming into the pit centre to repair that front wing. Oh, dear.
Oh. Um,
Uh,
Stu's Gaming on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it's turned into a bad race. This for Charlie.
Pablo's like, I
You
might
have
leave
to.
now. Oh,
Yeah, Pablo. It's all gone horribly wrong, unfortunately, since you've joined. I'm afraid. Lanky is on the back of Sid once again, but not looking for a move as of yet.
Alvin is
I
going
reckon
very
he's.
long on his hard tyres, by the way.
Dare I say it? Is he
Don't
going to
know.
go to the softs?
I think if he can stretch those hards to probably like lap 23? Wait, well, 22, probably 23. I would say he could do softs to the end. Because the softs will not last that long here. The deck is really bad on the right side. And Charlie, 10 seconds for speeding in the pits. And that's a retirement. So, bad day at the office for the Mercedes.
Malvin's times have been a bit. If I'm being honest, I've just had a look and see how consistent it is. They've been a bit all over the place. He did from lap 9. He's done a 22.8, then a 24.5, 24.7. Yeah, he's come in. I can see why. Then it's been like a mix of high and very mid, high 22s and then very mid 23. So
I reckon Malvin's gonna come out. I feel ahead of Andre, but maybe just behind Lanky.
I think he'll come out behind.
He's coming down the pit lane now.
So he'll be
there
behind
he
Lanky.
is. He's coming out the pits now.
Oh, wow!
As Lanky and Sid, Lanky's going past Sid. So yep, there you go. I was right. He's going to come out behind Sid and Lanky. Obviously, he's on the fresher rubber and the softer the compounds, so he should easily blitz past through these guys in a couple laps.
Yes, he made contact with the Ferrari as it tried to get traction out of the first corner. Now they've got Malvin behind, so Stelcho's got a gap of about 3 seconds to try and deal with this.
Yep. Obviously, if you're Steljo right now, you'll be like, Sid, hold him up! Hold him up!
I think he'll try to, but I don't think...
Look at his move. It's like just already all over the back of him.
Oh, just look at the grip he can get through those two medium speed corners. But Sid's then got to be clever as well, not be patient.
Pablo. Nathan is lapped. And it doesn't look like it's going to be long before Yeet Mix gets lapped.
As I said, though, we've had one retirement.
Yep.
They're one place closer.
Yep. But we are on lap... we're about to start lap 19 of this 27-lap race.
Oh, look at the drive from Malvin through the last corner. We're going to see 3 wide here into turn 1. Malvin's going to go to the inside.
I just had a massive lag spike there.
And you got to get it stopped. He does.
Sid again.
All over the back of him still.
1. Sid. Bro.
That was a gentle one compared to what's happened.
Yeah.
I think Lanky's just got to try and stay with these guys and hope either A, they drag him towards Stelcho again, or B, he can force them into a mistake that's going to cost them cost him a penalty. Andre, unfortunately, he's just dropped back, but he's in a little bit of race of his own with his 3-second time penalty at the moment. The battle for 6th, though, could still be on.
Yeah. Have Connor only has about 6 seconds of pens, but is only 2.5 seconds up the road from Connell and Robster. Sid, that's the grass, sir. Sid, was the grass. Okay? Sid, you drunk.
I was not... yeah. I mean, that's an interesting way of losing position and then gaining it back. Malvin, 1.8 seconds on the charge. And now the train, because of Sid's weird
because of
adventures.
Sid's weird, Sid has just lost the arrest to Malvin, which is not the best.
No, and then can't protect his teammate and possibly can't get into the fight for second then. So it's between Sid and Lanky then for the last podium place as it stands at the moment.
Yeah, but I think Sid is going to be in a little bit of trouble in the stewards' room after the race, probably. So I think even if Sid claims third, I don't think he'll keep it.
No comments.
Obviously, we'll have to see what if what happens with the stewards after.
Oh, God.
So, we've got Hoff
Good
and
luck,
Bill back in the
Selchuk.
chat saying, "Come on, Lanky." Seljo just about a second ahead.
He's in a bit of trouble.
Malvin does get into the second though, which he will.
Oh, I think he did them.
Yeah, but it's not going to matter because Steljo is actually going to get DRS from the lapped car ahead, which is Yeetmek. So he's actually
yes, he did that time.
Yep. So Steljo's going to be okay here. He's going to have obviously DRS to keep ahead of Malvin. Obviously, Malvin's going to have to get past the lapped car.
Yeah, he's just going to move out of the way though. Well done, Yemex. Good, sensible driving. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Yeah, so 7 tenths between the top two.
Yep, looks like Lanky's got back past Sid again.
Yeah, and a gap as well. That's.
Yep, so Sid's probably made a mistake again. Sid thrown away.
Oh, Lanky, no!
Lanky! Oh,
Now
Lanky,
Sid will
Lanky,
definitely
Lanky.
just sit behind you now for the next few laps.
Oh, Lanky. Oh, dear. Man's going to be kicking himself now. Oh.
He will. Let's see the warning situation then. Let's have a look. So.
And Sis just whacked the back. Oh, and Yeetmix has binned it. Safety car! Late drama. Where's Yeetmix binned it? Oh, he's
Ascari.
He's binned it, Ascari. Oh, no.
Shock.
Oh, no.
I was going to be amazed if I didn't see a racing contest speed where a driver retires at Ascari.
Oh, no.
And they're in. Both the leaders are in. I'm amazed.
I think they're all in. Yeah, they're all going to be in brand new mediums or maybe some soft tyres on these cars. We'll have to see. I'm probably thinking it's going to be like brand new mediums for everybody.
It's going to have to be soft, surely.
Oh, Steljo onto the softs. Malvin and Lanky on the softs. Sid's gone onto a set of mediums. Connor's on a set of... Yeah.
You're going to have 4 laps. It's going to be 4 laps. That's all it's going to be. At the most.
Andres, what are you doing? Why have you put on a set of hards?
No hards. No.
You're just throwing away a good P5. What the
I don't want to say anything, but I want to mention this person. Nathan, you've got a chance.
He's into the box as well. Obviously, as well, D Summers will have to wait 10 seconds as well because if he got 10 seconds for speeding in the pits before, and he's gone into a set of mediums. Obviously, we are waiting for Nathan to...
Yeah, Nathan's going to come out a lap down at the back of the train. However, the reason why I say he's got a chance is I don't back 11 people now finishing. Wow, mediums for both the Red Bulls. How costly could that be?
Ooh, I don't know. So I think by the end of this race, those mediums are going to be better than those softs. Oh.
Yeah, but you got to keep the softs behind you for the first bit.
Yeah.
Just look. But you look at the tyre compound difference between when we saw when you saw Malvin come out after he pitted. It was easy. It was so easy.
Mhm. D Summers getting 3 seconds under safety car.
Oh, why? How? How is that possible? Why do people do it?
Man's going too fast under safety car, so he's picked up one.
Do they just do that to give me so I have to have that reaction. Oh,
Yes, they do. Everybody loves that reaction, bro.
It's just I've done this for a good 6 years. I've never understood why. Just
I'm sure somebody
why
does it
do
every
people
race.
feel like they need to go 100% behind the safety car?
Yeah, I didn't. In my EU3 race yesterday, I never did.
I just don't. Oh, it baffles me. It baffles me.
It really. You're not the only one, bro. Obviously, I do feel sorry for Nathan. He is a lap down from everybody, but it's not bad. Only having one spin, from what I've seen. Oh, sorry, 2 spins. He had one at the very start, but that wasn't as bad as the one he had at Ascari.
That's what I'm saying. Though, he keeps himself in the race, and maybe he's just got to survive. You never know what's going to happen.
Yep. So obviously, I assume as well, safety car will be in this lap. I would assume.
What do they say? Cautions bring more cautions.
Yeah, there we are. Safety car has been called. Nathan has caught the back of the pack, so Steljo will lead the pack as we come down to the last corner. And obviously, as soon as you
Good
get
luck,
round,
Stelcho.
Yep, we're gonna have 4 laps of running. Everybody's pretty much weaving except the 2 William. Well, sorry, I see a couple of people not weaving, but
Malvin's got hot lap prepared. He's just watching the back of that Red Bull like an absolute hawk.
yeah.
I just sitting there going, let me go, let me have him now. And he has bolted out of the last corner. It isn't, it may be enough. And he's dubbed the battery off. Stelcho goes.
Yeah, I think man has cocked it off. Hacker in chat being robbed the goat.
And Havoc Connor had a bit of a slow restart, so Connor's gone down the inside into 5th place. The Alpine driver had a very quiet race, not been anywhere near the front, but all of a sudden in P5.
Yep. Obviously, you'll have to ignore the safety car thing because it is just a casual bug with this game that they've never fixed, and it's rather annoying.
Lanky's made a mistake though, and Sid's gone by on the medium tyres. Lanky's going to go up and under into Lesmo 2. That would be very brave.
Yeah. To be fair, Lanky had the inside, but he did the respectable thing and backed the frick up out of that. So now they've dropped like a full second off. Well, never mind. I did say full second, but somehow Sid just caught 5 tenths.
Sid has burnt a lot of the battery again. Nathan, 3 seconds. No, that's not going to help you in case something happens. Malvin, all over the rear of that Red Bull. He's got to go now.
Yeah, well, DRS is, now enabled. And Connell gets fastest lap of the race at 21.445 as Malvin's up into the lead of this race.
That's because Connell can now see the front 4 that he hasn't seen all race. They're all Constantina back up. Stelcho now all over the back of Malvin. These 2 have done very well with their ERS management all race so far. Nathan has had a spin, so we shall carry on anyway as we head down towards the second chicane.
Yep, everyone's pretty much still within a second of each other right now. Obviously, look at this, Steljo's just all over the back of that Alpine right now. Even with having a soft tyres, that Alpine is not getting away from the medium runner of the Red Bulls. So I'm just wondering, have the Red Bull pulled off their thing here? Because I don't think those soft tyres are going to last.
They may not last, but
Because he's not... Oh, that's a throw in the wall in the background! And D Summers is out! Oh dear! Contact then between D Summers and Robstar. So, oh dear,
Nathan, you've got to make it round one more lap, and then you can say thank you to me.
But but that is unfortunate with D Summers. Contact with him and Rob.
Oh,
And
here
he's
comes
in the
one Red
wall.
Bull. Here comes a second Red Bull. Here comes an Alpine. Here it comes. Connell. Oh, into the side of the other Alp, into his teammate.
Yep, and he's ghosted, and so Lanky just goes straight through. And Havoc Connor's also in the back of this lot. Destructor's dropped back just a bit. Obviously, as well, Lanky's got 3 seconds of guns. So...
Destructo hasn't got a penalty yet, so he could be a factor in who finishes where. We've got
definitely
a big... So we've got a 6-way fight, possibly for the win. Oh, Havoc Connor, little mistake on the inside of Lesmo 1.
Yeah, but he's still on the back of this little pack here. As right now it is Red Bull 1-2.
I'll tell you what, there's some...
Don't even do it, Sid.
Yeah, there's some batteries being saved here. This is going to be an absolute banzai of a last lap that we're going to see here at Monza.
Definitely. As I see, we're coming up to the final corner for the second to last time, and Sid just all over the back of his teammate. Like, keep it together, boys. You can get a Red Bull 1-2
Malvin's
here.
closed in.
Yep. But it's just a bigger question now. Which Red Bull's going to win this race? Is it going to be Sid or is it going to be Steljo?
Is it going to be none of the top 3? Who knows?
Yeah, never know. Obviously, Sid into the lead, and Malvin's going to get past Steljo here, but never mind. No, side by side, yeah, but obviously later on the brakes, Malvin up into second.
Lick the stamp and send it. What a move from Malvin. Got it stopped under feet. Lanky had a bit of a tap on the back of the Red Bull. That's cost him. Connell is closing in as well. I don't think this is going to stay this way. I think Stelcho's going to have possibly another move. Malvin 6 tenths behind Sid. Sid's got a nice little gap.
Yep, Sid's got a very nice gap here. And obviously they've got a very nice gap to Lanky, so Lanky's dropped a full second back. So that is not the best.
He's got battery, but this Sid's leading the way.
Yep, Sid is leading. Yeah, so Sid is still leading here, obviously.
Oh, Connell down the inside of Lanky into a Scary on a move.
Oh, and I missed it.
Super brave. Lanky's not going to have any of it. He's going to go side. The Parabonica.
Side by side. But, well, that's still going on. I think this is probably the first time I'm going to say this season. Sid coming up to the line and is going to take the win. Malvin gets P2, Steljo P3, Connell up ahead of Lanky in the end. Destructo gets 5th in the end. Lanky demoted down to 6th. Andres gets across the line in 7th. Then Havoc Connor is 8th after the penalties. And then 9th is Rob. And then Nathan has just crossed the line for the last point. But
wow, Sid.
Damn, that was a race.
That was a race. I mean, he looked... we'll ask him when we do an interview with him in a second. But on the hard tyre, he looked nowhere compared to the other two. But credit where credit's due. Just held it together at the end there under the pressure.
Yep.
And Malvin finished ahead of Stelcho, which was
so
not the way round I thought it would be.
Nah, I thought it'd be Steljo. I thought Steljo and Sid would be the other way around, in all honesty. But that was a very good race. The Red Bulls getting a double podium. So here you are then, full classification then. So Sid takes the win, then Malvin, Steljo on the podium, then Connell 4th, and then it's Destructo 5th on their return, Lanky in 6th, then Andres in 7th, and then Havoc Connor 8th, and then Robstar 9th, and then Nathan, the last of the finishers, in 10th. Obviously, D Summers has been classified by the game, even though they are 3 laps down, but they had a bit of contact with somebody, and into the wall they went, and then yeeted himself into the exit of Ashkari and crashed out, and then Charlie just decided, I've had enough after a few spins. Oh. Yeah. So that is that. I would assume we are going to ask the guys if they want to do interviews. And I guess. Oh dear.
Whilst we're waiting, then I suppose haven't had to do this for a few weeks. If you enjoyed that race as much as what we did, you can catch some more contest of speed action in a few hours' time in AM2. So our friends across the pond will be racing at 9 p.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. UK, and 3 a.m. Central European time. If the European time zone favours you slightly more, then your next European action is tomorrow at the same time as EU2 was tonight, which is 9 p.m. UK time. That'll be our EU1, and that is our top tier, the creme de la creme. Will be racing round the Cathedral of Speed. You can listen to the wonderful words of Piney once again, and you can also then laugh at me if you want to as well. Your choice. It's up to you. And we share our nights with AM1 that also happen at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. UK, and 3 a.m. Central European time. If Wednesdays is the day of your choice where you are available and you would like to watch some action, you are more than welcome to come back next week. EU2 will be racing at Qatar under the lights for round 8 of our championship of season 15, and that will be at its normal time of 9 p.m. UK and 10 p.m. for our European colleagues, to which we have many of. That race in our European tiers. Once the stream is finished, it will be uploaded to our Twitch channel and then uploaded to our YouTube, so you can watch it on your platform of choice. I believe there are seats still available, so if you want to join the Discord link has been put into the Twitch chat. You could join us, send in your pace test, and the wonderful admin team will sort you out with a seat if there is any available. Yeah, that's about it, really.
I have sent VC invites to our podium sitters, so now we just wait for them to join the call.
Hello.
Now, speaking of devil, there's one of them.
Stelcho is here.
Well, since P3 is here, we might as well speak to him while we wait for his teammate. And not sure if Malvin will join. We'll start by talking to Stelcha. So I'll let you go ahead with this, Mike. I think you want to talk to these two more than I do.
I do. It was a very fascinating race. A lot of teamwork, I feel, at the start, and it ebbed and flowed a bit. You looked quite comfortable in that opening stint, saving your battery very well. Good ERS management as always. We've come to expect from you so far this season. Did you play it right though?
I mean, first stint I was gonna start on medium just because, yeah, well, I don't want to start on hard, just to be slow in the start. Then I don't think if I don't know. I think it was Jeet Mixed who binned it in Ascari, on like in the last couple of laps. That was just pure luck. Like seriously, we could pit for new mediums, me and Sid, and Malvin also pitted. So that's basically a free pit stop. Here it would have been much faster. It was catching me like 1 second of a lap before. But yeah, race also like quali, pretty comfortable. P2 I take, and also just really good teamwork from Sid. Sid also did a really good race today. Yeah.
What made you go to the mediums instead of the softs, perhaps, that last?
Yeah, well, first of all, I used all my softs in quali, and I did practice earlier, and tire wear on this track is like already left 12. My front left is on 50%. So that's why I gone medium, because the softs drop off so quickly. You saw like we were as fast as Malvin on softs. So yeah, then unfortunate that I got P3, but I still take it. And yeah,
yeah, points, another podium. It keeps it ticking along. So yeah, obviously disappointed not to get the win or the P2, but another 15 points added onto your total for the season. So congratulations.
Also for the constructors, Merck didn't score a single point today. So
no, that is also another big plus as well. Piney, have you got anything to ask Stelcho?
Nah, I think you've pretty much asked what I want to ask. So.
Cool, excellent. So well done, sir. We shall see you soon.
Thank you. Yeah.
And now we'll move on to our race winner. Hello, Sid.
Evening.
So,
how are you?
I did a thing.
Yeah, you did a thing. You kind of murdered Charlie. Man is not happy about that.
Yeah. Well, regarding that collision, on my screen, Charlie was actually a ghost. So I didn't know I'd spun him round because he was a ghost. So I'm saying it's either my connection to the EA servers or his connection to the EA servers. But on my screen, Charlie was ghosted.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
When I went into him because I was braking, and then I've gone through him, and then next thing I know, he's round.
That is interesting because obviously from spectator POV, neither of you were ghosted on my for me. Neither of you were ghosted. You just completely just ran into the back of him.
On my screen, EA's done a oopsie, and he's ghosted for me.
I think I possibly saw it maybe ghost, but I don't know if it was ghosted from the first contact or the second one. But yeah, it's weird. Something weird happened that possibly shouldn't have happened. But yes, turn one wasn't your friend though, was it? Let's put it that way.
God, no.
Yeah, this is like, how many people did you hit in turn one? At least 4, maybe 5.
Hey! Don't. He's technically won a race here. He is innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly.
Come on.
I've done a thing. I've finished 2 races this season, and both of them were podiums. I didn't show up to the other couple. I didn't show up to the couple. Then.
So the only thing I would ask you would be if, hypothetically, if the race wasn't a safety car, it was probably going to be P3. Why did perhaps you struggle a bit more on the hards than the mediums? You looked alright in the medium stint, and then the hard stint you weren't as you didn't look as comfortable.
My car did not like them hards. Well, I've been on. I don't know. I was really just being careful because on that one I got 2 track limit warnings, so I was being careful that entire race not to get another pen, not to get a pen. But nah, the hards they just weren't working for me. I was obviously they were like being better than the mediums were, but they just weren't working in terms of pace.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
that's all right. That's all I wanted to ask you.
That's the only thing I can really tell you.
And this is where
that's right.
Oh, sorry, I just cut Matty off there.
No, that's the only thing I wanted to ask him, really, because that was the only thing I really noticed, the difference between him, between Sid and obviously Melvin and Stelcho, because they were slightly a bit more even between the 2 stints. But
yeah, and this is where we're like now. I'm gonna ask Sid, do you think you'll keep the win after maybe Stuart room inquiries, maybe?
Well.
Ouch, going for the hard-hitting questions, blimey.
I think so, because I think they might take it down as a game glitch, that Charlie was ghosted. There's nothing I could do. Like, he's ghosted. There's nothing I can do. That's the game.
So you'll think you'll keep it?
I'm hoping I will.
I
haven't won a race since season 13.
I was going to say, last time I saw you win a race was... Yeah, season 13 was the last time I seen you win a race. So you haven't won it, like, obviously you didn't win at all last season, and then...
yeah, we don't talk about last season.
Yeah,
we don't speak. And now I have a question for you, Matty. Why are you already on FIFA?
What are you on about?
Not. Can we not? The stream is still going, Sid. Can you not?
Exposing me, Sid, honestly.
Damn.
But
Derby
Sid,
was a good
I
race.
hope you keep your win. Now you said that, though, I now hope you don't keep your win. God, honestly.
But
I think there's one thing that me and Piney will agree on. I don't think this will be the last time you see the guys that are on the podium fight it out once again over the course
and it
of the
was,
rest of the season.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's going to be a close.
it was
It's
some
going to be a
know,
close
great
run thin.
teamwork.
I
It was some
did.
great teamwork.
I did some calculations, and right now after this race, we're 10 points behind Merck in the constructors.
Woohoo!
Get in there! Yeah, we still got a lead. Sorry, what? Oh, my bad.
Matt, you're a back marker in EU1. Don't want to hear it.
EU1, mate. That's all I'm going to say. We'll leave it at this before
I
it
was
gets a
EU1,
bit.
but,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Before it gets a bit
before
off
this turns
topic.
into but no, it was a good race. You know, great teamwork from Steljo, obviously.
Yeah.
Just he probably deserved it more than me. I'll be honest. He led most of the race
Yep, he did.
ahead of me, but I just got lucky in that final stint, I guess.
Yep, you definitely
Not
did.
even I expected that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously, congratulations on that win, Sid. Hopefully, it's going to be the first of many with the races we have left. Never know. Got 5 left. You could maybe pick up some more wins. Never know.
I think I've only got about one more win left in me for this season.
Man's already down. Not happy.
I'm already doubting.
Yeah,
I'm
the
already doubting.
doubters
This
are going to
this
show.
was a miracle. This was a miracle. This one was. This was just plain miracle.
Yeah. Right. So that will be end of the stream. So I thank you everybody who has watched the stream today. Obviously, our American friends who are across the pond will be racing in a few hours. That will be 9 p.m. Eastern, which will probably be about 2-3 o'clock in the morning for us here in Europe. Obviously, you will catch me tomorrow with the EU1 race. Same time as tonight, 9 p.m. And then obviously I'll have Charlie in the comms booth with me instead of Matty Robert, obviously because he will be racing. So from me and Matty and everyone else, we all wish you a good night and we'll see you all later. Adios.